the Online Security and Rape Recovery Diary. This is Annika, psychic medium and channeler, sucker of all kinds of energies. I suck up the energies of my environment and transmit them into something better. After 24 years of rape, every 2 to 5 years, I create an online security diary to stay safe. Last time in Germany, I thought 1 or 2 Red Bull are poisonous. Now, 4 are fine. During the studies, 7. So yeah, weird. My body is cleansed with the garlic. Less poison to process. Less bacteria to fight. Keep going. Switzerland was really healing. Wow, thank you, Switzerland. And then I thought of Australia. Thank you, Australia. Thank you for my intuition that took me to Australia at 19, where I experienced the feeling of being accepted as the person I am. I'm so thankful. Today I thought of that. If I didn't do that and went to some fucking European country where they have like all these, rules and regulations of how your basic setting of a human has to be, and you don't fit the regular European system, you're done. So, yeah, thank you, Australia, for accepting me and showing me it's okay to be you. Just thought that today. Here I can't even drink a Red Bull without being judged. Disaster. In Australia you can drink beer for breakfast and nobody judges you. Like, do what you want. Feel free. So I realized after a while, they think, like more people think drinking is normal. So I grew up, like it's normal too here. But you grow up knowing every sip is poison. You know that and you do it anyway. But you know it, at least you know it. But I think not everybody does that. And that's what I realized when I talk to other people in other countries. They're not even thinking that way. They just do it and it's normal. They're not even thinking about the fact that every sip they drink is poison. I know that every sip I drink is poison. Like everything, every bit of sugar, poison. I know that. Like seriously. And then the obvious poison. But what's worse? Like yesterday I started reading a book. I kept carrying it around and sometimes I keep carrying them around and don't read them right away. Started reading a book. It's like so spiritual that I have to laugh. It's like, where do they know that from? Or why do they think that's the fact? Like the light workers born between these ages and these ages, years, and these ones are that way and these ones are this way. Like, you can't just write that down. You have to tell me, how did you come to that conclusion? I don't really like reading about these things because then I could think that what I get was read in a book. But this kind of I haven't really read books about what I'm channeling. So what I'm channeling came to me before I ever read anything. And now my mother, what a coincidence, has books like that in the house. And I always search the house for interesting books. So I found this book. And it's about things, talking about these groups I'm connecting with. And I'm trying to see, I don't know, what do other people think or channel. But I haven't read a book about it. I don't know anything else than what I heard before. And the reason I knew who that is, I think I explained the diary, was because I heard a group. I explained it twice even. Like I heard a group talking like a choir when I had one sip of alcohol. in Sydney with a friend walking down the street, and I thought, I'll be careful with the alcohol, because before I did some silly shit when I got drunk, and there is no balance around. I could not balance the alcohol, and when I get drunk I do really silly shit. Nobody wants to see that. So I thought, I had one drink and I thought, be careful with the alcohol, don't drink too much, you cannot balance. And then that group said to me, we are stronger than alcohol. And I always thought, you can only channel when you're super clean. I thought it's not even possible. Are you talking to the wrong ones or whatever? I don't know. I didn't know what that was at all. That's why I believe in it. Didn't know it was a group. Like, whatever. Who that was and whatever. And then I wanted to find out what I'm hearing, if that makes sense, or if I'm going totally mental. That's really, really important to know. Am I nuts? Or does that make sense? Snapchat always makes these funny... Sometimes when I talk about some topics, Snapchat starts doing weird shit. But I think it's the bad ones who want to stop that, not the good ones. Because the good ones want you to stop drinking alcohol. And that's them. I don't fucking care about what anybody else thinks. But they are stronger than alcohol. And they make me stronger than alcohol. It's like, I don't know. It makes sense all the way. And I really don't care what anybody else thinks. And I don't know, can you attune someone like in an instant to the group? Because I wish that for everyone. Just to know every sip you drink is poison. We are stronger. Just stay connected. Whatever you do, always stay connected. Stay connected. Always stay connected to that voice. Which you could, if a therapist asks, you just say, oh, my inner voice, my intuition told me. So you cannot be stamped as totally crazy. But it's a voice. A choir, actually. Properly singing, no, speaking as a choir. So yeah, and then I found out my own way. What a great inner voice, isn't it? And people write books about it. But what I found really funny in that book is that they talk about the galaxies and the planets and the rules of the light workers on the planet. Like, you, from outside the planet, you cannot interfere with anything on the planet. So the light workers or the entities have to be reincarnated through, like, in a human body to come here. That must be me as well, if that's true. To come here and then just spread the vibe, spread the love, whatever. You don't even have to do anything else. That's what I thought as a child. I thought I just ran around and I was love. And then I realized, oh, you cannot love the rapist. Don't. No. And you cannot love the narcissist too much. And don't love the psychopath too much. Like, I was just running around and loving everyone. And then I realized, shit. And then all of a sudden, I loved no one. I thought, no, it's too dangerous to love. Yeah, but it makes sense because I ran around and I was just loved and loving everyone. And too much. Yeah, but then by the system, if you only love, that's a disease stamp, especially in Germany. Being only love, you're sick. You have to be evil to be in the system. Like, get the grip. Be evil. Get some backbone. Now I have that. And I cannot join the system because I still agree to the love thing. I'm gonna be sticking to that. Like, I don't agree with the evil. No, but I have the backbone now to say no to the evil. No, not joining. Not sorry. Because rape is illegal. You have to catch the rapist and put them into prison if there was any law practiced on the planet to protect the women. But no, not in this system. So I'm not joining. Back to the planets. So they cannot interfere from the outside. And then there was some story. That book is written as if everybody who reads the book knows already what was going on out there with the planets. So there was a planet, there was the Lucifer himself as a planet, and he eliminated himself, like bombed himself and eliminated himself. And it's one rule, like if a planet wants to do that, you can interfere. Like, and then I thought, they do the same thing with the humans. But then opinion meets opinion. Like when they think, oh, she's destroying herself, they think they can interfere. But what if it's the other way around? Like the cancer person in the system looks at me and says, oh, she's destroying herself. Well, I hope you're healthy, because otherwise I'm not listening. Did you get antibiotics, or did you let the bacteria just grow and eat your body away? Did you eat some garlic, or do you even care? Can you feel your body? Can you look in the mirror and like what you see? Otherwise, I'm not listening. I just randomly opened the book on one page. Page 71, so funny. Dolphins and whales, it's in German, so I have to translate. Dolphins and whales are highly developed old souls. From the constellation of Sirius, they are origin from the constellation of Sirius, and therefore they cannot be seen as animals. That book is just funny. Like every page I read so far was funny. I don't know, like, can you explain why you know that? It didn't say channeled book. Who told you? I'm gonna double check. I always double triple check before I believe it. Same with the love question. The love question, very complicated. Don't take your feelings serious until it's proven. It's just a fact. And then there's romantic love. And then there's the general love. And I just realized yesterday I answered a question about the general love. I thought, oh, did they mean romantic love? There's different kinds of loves. Like I kind of romantically love Cat, but not in a sexual way. That would be so bad. So, so there are many kinds of loves. Love to an animal, and a child, and a romantic one, and a general one, and then, I don't know. But I thought, in general, I love everybody who I understand. Yeah, where they come from. They can do the worst, and I still know why I love them, because the reason I love them is seeing them. So I can only not love what I can't see. And if a total fake person shows up, that's the thing. Fake person. My mother. She is nuts. But I still love her because I know why. I know exactly why. And then I'm hating on the ones who caused it and never paid for it and never went to prison. It's kind of a crime what they did, I think. Wasn't that a crime? But nobody went to prison, and she's still nice to them. So that's where I learned that shit. And then I'm thinking maybe I should do a poll on social media and ask around, should I still talk to these people or never again? But does that work? Like, really? A stranger cannot do the same thing. Blocked. Can never come near me again. but mama can do this and that, and then I watch daddy do this and that, and then lie about it. I'm like, what now? What am I gonna do with that information? Like, I'm not gonna go there and write, I love you. It was so, thank you for letting me watch the violence. I love you. I can't. It's like from far away. So to me, all humans I know here are violent. Even the friend I was with and her boyfriend, I didn't talk about that, I forgot. And I thought, oh, you didn't talk about it? Say it. Why don't you say that? She talked to her boyfriend in a very violent way. Like, I would never talk to a man like that, my man like that. I think if one person like talks down to the other, it's I could not be in that relationship. But my ex-boyfriend did the same thing. He talked down to me. You do that now once, I'm like, I double check, do you really see it the way I experience it? And I double checked with him as well. I'm the man, you're the woman, I make the rules, you follow. Yeah, but not if I feel like a piece of shit doing it. Like whatever it is. Right? And if you don't agree on such things, you don't have to be together. It's, yeah. And I think when you love the other person, that can be felt. And I would agree if it came from a place of love. Then I would never disagree. If I could feel he loves me, it comes from a place of love, he wants me to be loved, that's the goal, and not to put me somewhere, hide me behind ugly clothing because he would be jealous or men would think I'm too pretty in the office or whatever. That's not coming from a place of love, so I disagree. Otherwise, if you want to buy me a pretty dress, you're welcome. It's the little things, but they're important if you want to stay married for 50 years. Not like mommy and daddy. And the way she talked to him, I was sitting there, I just let it happen, and I thought, oh, that's weird. Is that real? At first I couldn't believe it. Was that real? Did you really mean that? Or are they playing, are they acting? I always think like when stuff like that happens, still with the actor who dissociated, was he acting or was that real? Like, and then she talks to her boyfriend like that, and I'm like, is that real or are they acting? Because I cannot believe you would talk to your boyfriend, like they're together for many years. I cannot believe you would talk to the person you love like that. Like, I wouldn't. And, yeah. I know that because I'm also always nice to Kat. I love him so much. He just arrived back home. He's so cute. So I hope they were acting. So the next chapter in the book is called Mission Earth. Today I'm going to do attachment removal because I walked. I don't know where it happened, but I walked and all of a sudden I got like instant depression. But I know that's because I interacted with some lower energy. And yeah, it's not me. My natural state is not depressed. It was just... I'm not sad, I'm not depressed, I'm just in a place I hate. But I'm fine. Place me anywhere, I'm fine. I just don't like Germany. I think I mentioned that. And really, I was walking, and then all of a sudden, I walked and just thought, everything, it's really everything, like crossing a road, walking down the road itself, every human, I don't know, just having to try to stay away from these vibes. I just feel the vibe of the human. It's not my vibe. I just don't like it. I don't want to be here. And yeah, and then I thought of Australia. I thought, I'm so grateful for these people who accepted me the way I am. And they even supported me in being more me. That was so great. So yeah, I would love to just fly over there and then... yeah, just relax a little. not being bombarded with these energies of people. Yeah, like what the fuck. And I thought of a place I could go, but I don't even know how. Should I do a master's degree? Imagine. Or I don't know, apply for the same visa again. I think you can only apply for it once, but I could explain my situation and the reason why I left. But then, God in heaven, maybe, I don't know what to do. Definitely leave Europe, like no matter what. It's like any other continent, not any, cannot be cold, because then I won't survive. It has to be sunny, and not Europe, not Muslim, not poor, English speaking, or I'm gonna learn Japanese. I don't know. Because this was the last time I walked, and I thought this was the last time. I only pack what I can carry in one go. This was the last time. I will not, if I'm asked to come back to another date, no, I'm gonna delete that, ignore it, send the same message again. I saved it. I'm going to send that on repeat. If anybody asks me to be in Germany again at a certain time, I've got one repeat message to send. That's it. I'm done. Here, I'm done. That's the last time. It's really the limit. Every single time I come here, and now I know 100% because I went to Switzerland, I do not feel in Switzerland what I feel here. Something is wrong here, it's extremely wrong, and it's always when I'm in Germany. It's not in Switzerland. I feel clear, motivated, and awake and fit to do stuff in Switzerland. I do not have that here. Something is wrong here. My mind, the drowsiness. It's just now it's not too bad because I'm not eating from the kitchen or something, but I feel like whatever it is, I don't know what it is, I don't fucking care what it is, something is wrong in this country. I do not feel healthy. It gets worse and worse. My body, no. I feel dirty, poisoned, tired, drowsy, disgusting. I don't know what it is. And I cannot get myself moving. And it's impossible. I had the same body in Switzerland and it's not that way. I'm much clearer and healthier and moving and breathing well. Yeah, I don't fucking care. This is the last time. It's the last time. I will take what I can carry and only move forward, goal out of Europe. That's it. Something is wrong in Germany. Fact. I'm gonna call in the best. Why not make it easier? Cool, but I like it complicated. That one. Wow. Evil German fuckers. Or adjusted to the German system. Seriously. If they could see, they don't even know, because they think that's normal. Imagine you grow up thinking that's normal. I knew it's not since I'm a child. I knew finish school, leave the country. Finish school, leave the country. Finish school, leave the country. I knew that. I never knew why. I just knew I had to do it. Now I know why. But the people who never left and don't know any better, they don't know. They think this is normal. No way. And then even judge. Go to the places where people are full of love and love each other and accept each other and don't judge so much. They look down on that. They think that's not a very developed country. Developed in what? Evilness? And then try to make everyone evil. Yeah, it's easy when you traumatize someone. Most people turn evil. Not me. With most people it works. That's probably why they keep trying to traumatize people in hope you're gonna turn evil and then you're one of them. I cannot, I will not. Not happening. And now I get it. And now I see it. But I had to come here to understand that. X. Stone. The stone the woman gave me. To understand why the fuck am I here. Now I know. But now I'm sitting in the midst of that shit. And realized it. I need to get out. Every time it's the same. Get out of the slums. They don't even know it's the slums. It's really sucking you in. Like, it's so hard to get out. They just want to turn you evil and can't stop. It's unbelievable. And I have no chance here. I don't think they can turn that around. Like, if nobody comes and drops a bomb on most of the people who think that way, that you have to be that evil thingy, that's normal. Good luck. Like, I'm leaving no matter how. Die or leave. It's not all black and white. They have all these things then they tell people. Yeah, like they even have like these brainwash sentences they put in people's heads so they think, oh, that's sick and that's sick and that's sick and that's sick. You know, you go out into the world and you think, oh, thinking that way is sick and thinking that way is sick, until you realize, no, it's fucking sick to think you have to play the evil part. That is sick. Like, fucking sick. Now I know. Nobody can turn me around. Now I know why I am who I am since a child. You are who you are. You cannot change it. But you can place someone in the right place. But you have to know it, to know that you have to. You cannot leave the right place or one of the right places. You cannot, even if you think you're gonna die, stay in the right place, don't go to the wrong place. So logic. So I'm just saying, Antakarana, Antakarana, Antakarana. that's it for today. Touré. I wanted to say touré. Hooray. Tourette. I have Tourette sometimes. That is it for today.